Life has a way of asking us who we really are, and most people spend their entire lives avoiding the answer. It's easy to put on a show. It's easy to act tough, to pretend you're confident, to move in ways that look impressive on the outside. Anyone can play a character, anyone can imitate strength. But to express yourself honestly, without lying to yourself, without hiding behind an image, that is one of the hardest things you will ever do. The world teaches us how to fit in, how to perform, how to protect ourselves with masks. Very few people ever learn how to be true. When you look back at your life, you begin to understand how much of it was shaped by expectations, pressures, and the desire to justify your own existence. Many of us spend years chasing approval, chasing success, chasing a sense of worthiness that always seems to stay one step ahead of us. Sometimes we don't even realize how hard we've been trying to prove ourselves until decades have passed. But eventually the truth catches up to you. The life you live should not be about filling someone else's shoes. It should be about discovering your own. Some people grow up in environments where independence is not optional but required. Maybe you were raised by someone who refused to let you waste your time. Why watch someone else live their life when you can go live your own? Maybe you heard something like that growing up. Maybe you were pushed outside, told to hustle, told to figure things out on your own. Those lessons stay with you. They shape the way you see challenge, the way you see effort, and the way you see yourself. Authenticity becomes your escape from competition because no one can compete with you at being you. If success could be summarized in 2 words, one would simply say productize yourself. Find the thing you naturally do, the thing that lights you up, the thing the world might need, and build your life around that. That's where your strength is. And everything else, status, wealth, attention, those things fade. The proof is all around us. People who once ruled nations are barely remembered. People who had everything eventually become a single line in a history book. So why live for the approval of people who won't even think of you a year from now? Why sacrifice your authenticity for strangers? Life hurts, rejection hurts, losing people hurts. But what hurts more is waking up one day and realizing you never gave yourself permission to be yourself. You never loved yourself enough to stand firm. Loving yourself isn't ego. Loving yourself is the foundation from which you build the rest of your life. When you're young, you don't start with doubt. Doubt is planted in your mind by outside forces, parents, teachers, friends, society, comparison. You hear voices telling you what you can't do until eventually you mistake those voices for your own. But before the world complicated you, there was something pure inside you, something you loved simply because it made you feel alive. Words, art, ideas, music, building things, imagining things, those early sparks matter. They reveal a blueprint the world tries to cover up. But when you go back to them, you begin to see the person you were always meant to become. Your life isn't just about you. It's also about the people you will impact, the ones who will cross your path and be changed because you showed up as your true self. When you understand that, you become willing to do the difficult things. You say what you've been afraid to say. You take the steps you've been avoiding. You face the fears that have kept you small. You stop waiting for someone else to come save you. You step into the role of your own hero. Most people blame others for where they are. They point fingers outward instead of inward. They want to hold other people accountable but never hold themselves to the same standard. But the truth is simple, your life changes when you start asking yourself what you didn't do, what effort you didn't give, what responsibility you avoided. Sometimes you need to put yourself on punishment, not in a cruel way, but in a disciplined way. You tell yourself no more wasting time, no more comfort seeking, no more limited thinking. You take control of the habits that shape your future. Life is an art, and so is the human body. There is instinct and there is control. Neither extreme works on its own. Too much instinct becomes chaos. Too much control becomes mechanical. The ideal is a fusion, natural and unnatural at the same time. Fluid yet disciplined, soft yet strong. That's where power lives. Bruce Lee said to be like water. Water adapts. Water flows or crashes. Water becomes whatever contains it. You must be able to adapt to your circumstances without losing your essence. You must be strong enough to withstand pressure and flexible enough to move with it. People don't have to like you or respect you. They don't have to support you or celebrate you. But when you look in the mirror, you must love what you see. You must value the person looking back at you. You must be willing to step into discomfort, to challenge yourself, to step outside what is familiar. Growth only happens in places that stretch you. Adversity doesn't come to destroy you, but to reveal you. No knight in shining armor is coming. No rescue team is on the way. You are responsible for your own transformation. Even when you feel weak, even when you feel alone, even when you think you can't do it, you must show up. That's all life asks. Show up today. Show up again tomorrow. You have more power within you than you can possibly understand. Never underestimate yourself. You don't know enough about yourself to become hopeless or cynical. There is more inside you than you've tapped into. Loving yourself isn't optional, it's necessary. Self-discipline is self-love. Taking care of your body, your mind, your choices, your habits, that is love, not indulgence, not comfort, not laziness. You say no to the wrong things because you want better for yourself. You don't half step through life. You don't half commit. If you say you're going to do something, you do it. If you're not going to do it, don't lie to yourself or anyone else. When it's time to dive, dive fully. Go all the way. Find out what you're capable of. Don't leave yourself with a lifetime of what if. Many of us half-ass our dreams. We fool ourselves into thinking we're trying when we're barely scratching the surface. We don't study ourselves deeply. We don't celebrate our victories enough. We don't hold ourselves accountable enough. But imagine what your life would look like if you became full of yourself in the best way. Full of confidence, full of self-respect, full of discipline, full of honesty. Someone once said, "You're so full of yourself." The response was simple: who else am I supposed to be full of? That truth matters. No one else can live your life. No one else can walk your path. No one else can carry your dreams. Strength, leadership, patience, and guidance are gifts, not trophies. They come with responsibility. You will fall. You will fail. You will lose your way. But you rise again. You keep climbing. The mountain is lonely at times. Success is lonely at times. Growth is lonely most of the time. But you weren't built to crumble. You weren't designed to quit. Desire, the itch you feel inside, is not random. It is a sign placed inside you pointing toward the life you're meant to create. Aspire to make a difference. Aspire to become somebody, not for applause, but for purpose. Without commitment, you'll never start. Without consistency, you'll never finish. It's not supposed to be easy. Ease is the enemy of progress. Hardship sharpens you. Struggle strengthens you. Pain teaches you. Take risks. Be open to new ideas, new perspectives, new people. To get something you never had, you must do something you've never done. The chances you take, the people you love, the faith you hold, those things define your life. Every morning you wake up is a gift others didn't receive. The sun on your face is a reminder that you still have time. Life is beautiful not because it's perfect, but because it's yours. It is temporary, fragile, unpredictable, and that makes it meaningful. Too many people take their lives for granted without realizing how precious each moment truly is. You will face challenges you don't understand. You will fall into places that confuse you. But you do not need to understand everything right away. You simply need to live. You need to rise each day and give your best. Shame on anyone who wastes the gift of life by refusing to appreciate it, by letting others steal their joy, by surrendering their power. Your life belongs to you. No one else has the right to control it. Discipline yourself. Take responsibility. Take control of the habits and choices that shape your future. Don't run from the hard things. Don't hide from the mirror. Don't let excuses steal your potential. You owe it to yourself to become everything you were meant to be. You owe it to yourself to show up, to grow, to rise, to push, to believe. This is your time. You are enough. You always were. You always will be.